Was happening? All praises to the Most High, YAHUAH, the Creator of heavens and earth, and the field that we communicate with. And all praises to Yahusha, the one that died for us, to have the Ruach Okudesh, the Holy Spirit. Now, as always, we're going to quicken the Holy Spirit. Halo Quan Z back again with another one. Hope everybody been doing good. For those that watch my videos, I appreciate you. I thank you. For those that share, I appreciate you and I thank you. And for those that have edification in spirit, I love you and I thank you. I do. I appreciate every last one of y'all. The comments, even those that just actually watch my videos, like those people that watch my videos and don't give it a like, I appreciate y'all as well. Because I just appreciate everything. I'm thankful to the Creator of the heavens and earth for everything that He's allowed me to see, observe, discern, and go through. And so, this topic today is why relationships are a reward for the selfless and a curse for the selfish. I'm gonna explain explained. I'm gonna explain it. Because, I had a conversation earlier, but I never really got to get deep into why it's a curse for those that are selfish, because it is. Any relationship you get into is a curse for the selfish, and it's a reward for the selfless. But the biggest reason is well, just think about this. Those that are selfish, when they have when they enter into relationships, it's always a need and it's always a lack when you're selfish. There's always a need and there's always a lack when a person is selfish. They never truly fulfill the role of being fulfilled because one, like, and we gonna take this to, because it goes with your relationship with the Most High YAHUAH too. And I'm just giving you a practical explanation on this. I'm not even gonna go into the Bible right now. I could, but I don't want y'all to struggle with me reading. Today I'm gonna just go ahead and freeball it. That's what I'm gonna do. But our relationships with the Most High, the Most High, Yahusha, and the Ruach, they're very important relationships to us. And if we're not edifying them, or my fault, exalting them in their proper places from our perspective, we could get railroaded in our actual relationships down here, honestly, because remember, everything starts in the heavens, and what's done in heaven is done on the earth. What's done in heaven is done on the earth. Meaning that, okay, so if your relationship is terrible with the heavens, what more do you think your relationships would be on the earth? Like, as far as servitude goes, as far as making sure he has his proper glory and exalting him correctly, Well, then, when you take those behaviors that you give to the Most High, and then you use those same behaviors when you talk to people in person or interact with people in general, uh, it exalts the Most High because what He's doing is exalting you for exalting Him. So when you're exalting Him and giving Him thanks and making sure that He's taken care of, He makes sure that you're taken care of. And so, like, but just think about if your relationship was selfish with the Most High, meaning, you like most people say, whatever you go to them, like you go to them. Most people go to them when they're desperate or when they're close to in need or something like that. Now, a lot of times people take the magic out of it, okay? Because there's and it ain't even magic. It's more so like his creation or his majesty out of it. So when you start to understand that he responds, he responds to the energy that you're emitting. People talk about the quantum field. The quantum field was created by YAHUAH, and it is a tool. The quantum field is a tool, and your observation and awareness influences the field that He created for us to use to enrich our lives. Yahusha taught us how to use the quantum field in the Word. Most people leave this out because they're so busy trying to capitalize off of the teaching of Yahusha by trying to twist it and use it as their own teaching and teach it to others. And yeah, it still works because the quantum field does respond to your emotions. It responds to your heart and your mind. But it's really Yahuwah. Because like what they do is take Yahuwah up out of it. And so what I'm trying to get you to do is leave yourself out of it as the creator. They say that we're co-creating. No, that's false. We are not co-creating. What we are doing when we ask for things or emit the energy of seeing our prayers answered and having unwavering faith in the Most High that He's going to do what He needs to do for us is we're giving Him His acknowledgement and He's exalting our acknowledgement. And so, like, when I say that if you're selfish with the Most High, He can't exalt you. He can't exalt you the way that he would like to. He can't exalt me the way I would like to if I'm out here being selfish or just nasty with my interactions or never esteeming someone as higher than myself. These are things that help generate that momentum. That's why I said, but when the selfish get in a relationship, let's look at what happens when the selfish get in a relationship, shall we? I seen a story of a couple. They weren't married. That's selfish in itself. Fornicating is selfish, just to let you know. It's a selfish act. And so, like, when you're not married, you're demonstrating your lack of commitment towards whoever it is you're dealing with. It's a curse, all right? An iniquity that the Most High cannot protect. That you give Satan permission to curse that situation when it's like that, all right? And so I seen this couple, right? And and I was wondering because the lady, she had a beauty salon. She was doing all this stuff with herself, and then I seen the man that she was with, like, he was uh he had a crooked past, so I noticed that off bat. But not only that, I also noticed that when people observe these relationships, they don't look at the evil in both sides of the individual because they're so busy sympathizing for the one that passed away. And I'm noticing, like, when I see the person that passed away and the little TikTok videos and the little stuff that they be doing on their videos, and I look at their nature, I can see a person's nature. So, like, when you discern somebody's nature, it's easy to tell whether they're selfish or not. And I looked at it and I was noticing, yeah, she had a lot of poor character traits as I watched these videos, and of course, they put on an act for the camera, but you can see a person's character if you pay close attention. But you gotta pay close attention. But anyway, she filed for a divorce. She filed for a divorce, and now, no, my fault. They wasn't married. They wasn't married, but she tried to leave, and she tried to leave because she was finally getting the stuff that she wanted going on, right? But then the guy, he decided he didn't want to let her go because he didn't have no motion for himself. Like, he wasn't generating no motion outside of her. You feel me? So, like, him trying to be selfish, it caused a rift in their relationship because he was so focused on her that he wasn't generating no motion for himself. He went out here trying to get it, trying to provide, trying to do the things a man's supposed to do. And so, like, it kind of backfired on him not doing what he was supposed to do, which is a selfish act in itself because, once again, he had a kind of a shady past anyway. So, she was selfish because she chose a person that couldn't really do too much for himself, but could do everything for her. You know what I mean? Like, with whatever other need that she needed met, but she also could emasculate him or threaten to kick him out or all them kind of things. Like, that's the kind of stuff you want to avoid out here. You feel me? If you selfish out here, as far as males and females, like, if y'all like, it's a curse. And she ended up perished because she tried to leave the dude. Her trying to leave, and after she done got, like, done got a certain amount of finances, and then on top of it, the, the dude couldn't keep up because he was always up her. He was always following behind her, and I was like, this another. This is another. This is another example of why people that are selfish should not be in relationships because people that are selfish, and there, I mean, I could tell y'all about another story about the lady that had 8 kids. They was married. She ended up perished because she wanted a divorce, and she had 8 kids. They had 8 kids, and he didn't want to let her go. which is, remember what I told y'all. The Most High cannot protect our iniquity. He can't protect us if we out here not making, not being obedient to what he deems as permissible. What the Most High deems as permissible in a marriage is the only thing that you can do when you're married. Like you, if it if you cross the permissible lines, then the Most High can allow Satan to put y'all in jeopardy. You know what I mean? So but anyway, to continue, she decided one, this was already bad because she was posting online about their relationships. To those people that are in relationships and y'all got a woman or a man that want to put y'all business online, put y'all and throw you up under the bus, I suggest y'all get that taken care of and stop, actually communicate with each other and stop putting y'all business online. Cause I don't see like that's selfish in itself. Because what you're looking for, to be honest, is for somebody to patch you up for your one-sided argument about what's going on, instead of actually being just about it and having both sides of the argument being explained by both parties. People are selfish. Uh, Males and females can be selfish. Now, I would say that the majority of the people that put their business online and not really try to be too discreet, like they are, are these TikTok bandits. TikTok bandits. That's what I call y'all. You TikTok bandits that want to put your business online, gossip about everything that's going on in y'all relationship, and really put yourself in jeopardy. Cause when y'all do that, y'all really put yourselves in jeopardy. Cause you don't know that Satan get to crash out with that situation. You're not being just. You're not being fair. And then on top of it, whoever catch you and see you that know you might feel offended. And then when they get offended, and then they catch wind of it, and you don't know what might happen to you after they done caught wind of it, after you done blasted all y'all business out. You gonna find out. I mean, like I told y'all before, it was one lady that was so selfish, decided to disband her marriage, post online about celebrating her divorce, and she 3 days later ended up perished. But it was a selfish act to post online about your divorce. Y'all supposed to be correcting each other in private. That shows us extreme lack of loyalty. That shows extreme selfishness. And this is why I say, once again, relationships are a reward for the selfless. They are not for the selfish. It is a curse for the selfish. Those people that are in lack emotionally, or in lack, or ain't generating emotion, or don't know how to mind their own, till their own garden. Till your own garden. Have some motion outside of who you're dealing with. Male, yes. Women, and I hate to say this, and I hate to burst y'all bubble, but y'all real general duty is to be in awe and gratefulness of the man that decided to take care of you for the rest of their life. y'all, so y'all being self because men generally know we work to nurture y'all, provide for y'all, make sure that you got a roof over your head, food in your bellies, clothes on your back. That's our general job as a man anyway. And y'all seem to forgot that, and that's why I said before, like when y'all don't worship the Most High or worship His laws and His statutes and commandments, your relationships go left. They become a curse because you, you. I'm gonna tell you why it's a curse. When a person is selfish, they find themselves being used or taken advantage of most of the time, and it's because of the way they perceive things. When they perceive that they're being taken advantage of, or when they perceive that somebody is taking them taking them for granted. If people feel like they're being taken for granted, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna feel vindictive. They're gonna feel vengeful. It's gonna cause strife and whatever relationship, whether it be a friendship. I done seen it, and I do my best to take care of friendships, any relationship that I'm dealing with. Any relationship that I'm dealing with, I do my best to take care of it and nurture it as best I can. And that's because of the simple fact that that's what the word tell me to do anyway, but I was always like that in general. Like, but I'm like that even stronger now because of what I see when I read the word of the Most High. But now it's like I'm generally trying to take care of my relationship with the Most High and Yahusha and the Ruach. So they exalt me. I, I don't take no glory because everything I'm doing, they doing it. I'm not doing it. They the reason I got breath. They're the reason I'm able to discern. They're the reason I'm able to actually give you spiritual insight on the things that go on out here. And I ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect out here. Like I done been selfish. I done been selfish. So it ain't like I'm not exempt from judgment. You can judge me. I'm not exempt. And that goes for males and females. Y'all can judge me, and I don't mind correction. But I'd rather y'all correct me than the Most High, cause Most High, boy, whew, he do damage. I'm not playing with you. He do damage. I be out here feeling like I'm struggling. Like now, I'm a little more understanding to the Most High now. Like it ain't as damaging or as bad as I was thinking it to be, or like perceiving it to be. Once I start to understood that, he said, "Don't grow weary of his chastening." He said that in Proverbs. Uh, do My son, do not grow weary of my chastening. For what father that loveth his son doeth not chasten? And so I'm grateful for his chastening because it's making me a better person. It's creating me to understand how to exalt him and exalt Yahusha in the way I'm supposed to. You know, like with these relationships being cursed the way they are from selfishness, is Satan taking over a person's whole emotions because they're not practitioners of being in servitude, being in obedience, being in gracefulness, being in love. Like when they say that love is conditional, I said this before and I'll say it again. Love is completely unconditional. It's an unconditional thing. Love is unconditional. What a person tolerates is conditional. What I tolerate is conditional. My love is, I'm gonna still love you regardless of whether I tolerate you or not. But if you don't want to abide by what I ask you to do, then you gotta go. It's a wrap. You feel me? And that's how I go out here. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to figure out whether you rolling with them or not, or dealing with shaky behavior and all that stuff. And I'm talking about the curses of a relationship. Like, you know, I'm talking about on the selfish side. This is what relationships do to people on the selfish side. They crash out. Matter of fact, a woman that perished her husband because she wanted the money, the insurance money. Oh, I forgot about that one. Selfish. The- Everybody just think about themselves. They don't want to exalt who they with. If you can't exalt who you with, learn how to get it yourself. Like, 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 if you don't like whoever it is that you're interacting with, y'all need to stop doing that. Get with people that y'all don't like, and or that you gotta grow to love. Like, y'all need to stop doing that. Cause that's the easiest way to get you perished. Seriously, males and females, stop dealing with people that you don't like that. Cause y'all gonna find out the hard way. You gonna find out the hard way, and that's another reason that relationships for the selfish is a curse. Because once you done interacted with somebody, you done created that satanic covenant, and you try to break that satanic covenant, Satan get to crash out. Your life is in jeopardy. Your stuff is in jeopardy. Your windows are in jeopardy. And I'm laughing about it, but that ain't no joke. All your materials and all your resources is in jeopardy once you enter a relationship with somebody that you wasn't trying to commit to. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. Put yourself like cursing yourselves when you know you selfish people. If you know you selfish, you stay the hell up out of relationship. If you know you're a selfish person, if you know you can't give the same type of exaltation, like especially you women, if you can't give the man exaltation the way that he would give you, you better leave that shit alone. Get up out of that. Same for you men. If you know you can't exalt your woman and exalt the Most High at the same time, and be proud of who you deal with, and stop playing out here and learn how to actually lock it down and commit,